All right, welcome to our Tuesday edition of our Q&A here at Decker Truckline. We're talking about truck driver accessories, trucking amenities, equipment amenities that are all provided by Decker Truckline when you come aboard, or if you're already here. So that's what we're talking about today. If you have any questions, as always, you guys go ahead and put that in the chat so that we can answer those right away for you. The chat obviously is right along here. If you're watching a replay, then I'll get back to you and answer those questions as quickly as possible. But if you're here live, welcome and thanks for showing up. And like I said, just put it in the chat and we'll answer it as they come along. Our number here to the recruiting department, if you want to touch base with them and ask me specific questions, is 888-668-0698. And I will absolutely touch base on some of the different positions that we have available here at Decker and ask any questions that you have that are coming up in availability, where you're located. Just like I said, go ahead and put that in the chat. But you're always welcome to either apply online at drivedecker.com or call the recruiting department at 888-668-0698. So you can see the telephone number and web address right there down at the bottom of the screen. So we're talking amenities, accessories, equipment, what's provided here at Decker. And before we jump right into that, I do want to kind of touch base with everything that's going on right now in the world with the coronavirus and just everything around that, how it's affecting the industry, how it's affecting other industries, the economy in general. Just want to remind you, when you're going to a shipper or receiver, to or from, whatever you're doing, make sure that you're washing your hands thoroughly. If you're sick at all, remove yourself from the facility, just completely remove yourself as much as possible so that you're not getting other people sick, so other people aren't getting sick as well. Because even if you don't have the coronavirus or the influenza or something like that, if you are sick, your immune system is going to be weaker to begin with. And if somebody around you is sick, then obviously you're more likely to get whatever they have. So we have the Clean Truck campaign that's going on, is Take Pride in Your Ride. We've got that been going on for a while, and yes, you can get prizes, awards for that. There's different levels that you can get for it. If you want more information, we actually have a video on it here on our YouTube channel that you can check out for more information on that as well. But that's the Take Pride in Our Ride campaign here at Decker. But as part of that, you will see these, maybe not this specific one, but you will see some of the disinfectant wipes available to you at any of the shops, at any of the terminals that we've got. So pick up some and make sure that you're using it not only to keep your truck clean, clean in general, picking up things, making sure that they're in order. It's a safety hazard. We want to make sure that you're doing that, but also because it's going to keep you away from some of these illnesses that you have. And if you can pick up some of the hand sanitizer, because I can't remember if that comes with the kit that we're providing, but pick up some hand sanitizer and use that. And you don't want to weaken your immune system, but you do want to protect yourself from any of those viruses that are going around, keeping yourself and everybody else free from sickness. So that's that. I just wanted to touch base on that right out of the gate, because yes, it's definitely affecting the economy. And yeah, I love the emojis, Anna. Wash your hands. Yeah, okay, so these were the solutions when you don't have soap and hot water, obviously, but if you have soap and hot water, wash your hands. Wash your hands thoroughly, and if you're coughing, cough into your elbow. If you're opening up a door or something, use a paper towel or your shirt if you need to, but just trying to keep everybody healthy. So welcome to our Tuesday edition, like I said, of our YouTube channel. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Throw it in the chat. Make sure that you subscribe though, so that you won't miss any of these videos that come about. We've got training videos that come through, but make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss any of them. And if you click on that little bell, on the subscribe bell, then you'll be notified every time we go live, because you don't want to miss it. All right, talking about amenities, accessories, equipment, what's provided, basically the must-haves for the trucking industry. So if you're out on the road for a week, 2 weeks, several days at a time, whatever it might be, there are certain amenities that are or certain accessories that are quite awesome to have. So these amenities, in Anna's definition, things that to be considered essential to make life easier and more pleasant. That's what an amenity is, basically. And we have a whole lot of them here on our trucks that we feel will make life a whole lot easier for you while you're going down the road. So first and foremost, our trucks are all equipped with APUs. It's one of the main questions that I get, especially if it's during the summer. People are wondering about the temperature, being able to run or to idle their truck because of the air conditioning. You don't need to worry about that. We've got the APU unit there. Fuel and everything is separate for it, and therefore running the APU is going to keep you cool. Running the air conditioning with the APU is going to keep you cool. And if you have any questions on how to use our APU unit, it's a Thermal King APU. You can check out our video, our YouTube video on our channel, and it'll give you either troubleshooting ideas as well as how to use, just the basics, how to use. But if you run into any problems with it, it's great troubleshooting video that Matt has put together for us. So the APU, the inverters, of course, are in the trucks. These trucks, for the most part, are 579 Peterbilts. That's the majority of what we have. We also have some 730, 740, and 760 Volvos. And we have some Cascadia Evolutions. So if you guys have seen any of these, they're nice, sharp trucks. You know what? I should probably get a few pictures for you guys to see some of these. Well, you did see them on the subscribe here. So you saw that there. There's a couple flatbed refrigerated trucks, but yeah, the inside of the trucks, there's videos that have just the inside look of all of the different amenities that we have. So if you've checked those out, I'll have to do. Oh yes, good point. Anna says the APU does not count towards your idle time. Very true. Very true. It doesn't. And when you're talking about idle time, we do have a bonus. It's our weekly, or not weekly, excuse me, our monthly scorecard bonus. And our monthly scorecard bonus takes into consideration your idle time, your fuel efficiency, in addition to like miles and CSA points, preventable accidents, on-time delivery, things like that. Those are all kind of factored in. But idle time obviously being one of them. And we've got guys that are 0% idle time, or less than 6% idle time. Anything like that, which is fantastic. They're shutting the trucks off when they're not doing anything. The APU is there to help them out. And we do, like I said, we have a lot of different amenities that we'll go a little bit further into that will make you comfortable and when you sit and relax in the truck while you're waiting for everything. So, hey Wyatt, love the color scheme of the trucks. Yeah, they're gorgeous, and that's actually what catches the eye of a lot of those going down the road and give us a call, So with the trucks, they are on average about 18 to 20 months old. So we've got some that are as old as 2017s, so they'll go as old as the 3 years or so, but about 400,000 miles is the max. But on average, it's about 20 months, 18 to 20 months for the average age of them. For the most part, they are single bunks if you're looking at the 17s, 18s, and some of the 19s for the trucks. But 19s and 20s, the rest of the 19s and 20s, those are for the most part all double bunks. So our goal is to start and to continue, I guess, in this point, is to continue bringing in double bunk trucks. So the reason we're doing the double bunk trucks is not trucks. It's not to do a lot of teaming, although we do have teaming positions available, and you're welcome to get a hold of a recruiter for more information on that. Again, the number is 888-668-0698. But really, the reason that we went to the double bunk trucks is because we had a lot of drivers asking for more storage space, and their solution to that was the double bunk trucks. So we looked into it. We were able to pick some of those up. We've got a lot of storage in the trucks to begin with, whether you're looking at the single or the double bunks. But with these double bunks, obviously, it does allow you additional storage locations, additional storage space as well. But it's also really nice if you need to give somebody a ride, like if you're bringing another driver to a different terminal maybe to pick up a truck, or it could be a number of different things. Or if you have to repower a load and you need a little bit of help with that, you can work with, if you're training, that's another one. But if you've got a rider coming along with you, having the comfort of home also includes having the family member that you want with you too. So we understand that, and we're not going to downplay that at all. We're going to make sure that we support that as much as possible. And having that extra bunk can, sometimes just do that. So the rider policy is ages 10 to 69 years of age. It's after 90 days. It's $25 a month, and that covers the insurance policy for the rider. So remember, $25 a month, because it's an insurance policy. If the rider is riding 2 days in May and then the rest in June, then that's going to be 2 separate months, even though it could be still less than 2 weeks of a time, but you're paying for the insurance policy based off of the month that they're riding. So keep that in mind if you're having somebody to ride with for just a couple of days. But that's one of the reasons why we have the double bunk trucks. Another reason is just, like I said, a convenience for the rider, and then the convenience for the storage as well. So, hey Katie, my Katie, Katie over in safety, NASDAQ 160, 3 years right here, 3 years plus, awesome. Katie says hi to Wyatt. I don't know if you saw that, Wyatt. Hey Patrick. Patrick says door handles, especially in the washroom. Oh yes, for keeping it clean. Patrick says door handles, especially in the washroom, restaurant menus, condiments, bottles are the most unsanitary items you can touch. Oh, absolutely. Think of the faucet. When you turn on the faucet, when somebody's turning on the faucet, their hands are probably filthy to begin with. It might be a good idea to grab a cloth or a paper towel before you even turn on the water, and then leave that paper towel there while you wash your hands thoroughly, and then when you turn that water off, turn it off using that paper towel. So you're not touching any of that, or maybe even a new paper towel at that point. What else do you have? Always use the restaurant's online menu for your phone whenever possible. Oh, that's a good point. I never thought about that. I love that idea. So Patrick suggests always using the restaurant's online menu from your phone whenever possible. Fewer germs, for sure. That's great. Hey Patrick, yesterday you had some questions about the short haul position out of Fort Dodge. Did you get all your questions answered? You had mentioned that you were going to private message us, but I didn't see it. You might have got a hold of another recruiter too. I just wanted to make sure that your questions were answered. Okay, so a little sidetrack there. But, so more information on the trucks. Yes, they've got the double bunks. All of our trucks are automatics, and they're equipped with Bluetooth. They've got lots of safety features, so lane departure. They've got the stability control, the smart drive system, which does include both the inward and outward facing event controllers or cameras. So those are in the trucks. The Fusion lane departure system. And so they're all equipped with that. There's a lot of other safety features on there. We do have the onboard scanners in the truck as well to get your paperwork in. But we do suggest using the TransFlow app, because there's a whole lot more features with the TransFlow app that you can download on your phone that can give you, even more benefits. And that's including some of the training opportunities that you can get through there, some of the training videos that we provide on there. You can access your Smart Drive score or your Smart Drive score and your scorecard bonus score as well, and get some of those numbers. You can also contact your driver manager directly. You can get a hold of the recruiting department with any referrals through the TransFlow app as well. So lots of benefits of using that TransFlow app instead of the onboard scanner. Just ease of use is sometimes better too. And that's just scanning your documents and getting it over. Katie says homemade hand sanitizer. Oh, this is a good one. So 91% alcohol with half a cup of aloe vera. What's another one? Using some of the, I use some of those essential oils too. There's the health essential oils, and that also helps. But yes, you want to put it with 90% alcohol as well. Okay, great one. Thanks, Katie. Okay, did I miss any of those? Nope. Okay. In addition, some of the additional benefits that we have, I mentioned the onboard scanner. We have the navigation as well. We have the Omnitrax ELD that are in all of our trucks. Air disc brakes. What else do we have? We have the collision mitigation system. Lots of safety features, like I said, adaptive cruise. We've got the bunk heaters in all of the trucks. Now, those are some of the basic ones that we have. And I realize that not all of it is necessarily basic, especially when it comes to some of our safety features. But when somebody is calling in and they want specific amenities, those are usually refrigerators, microwaves, TV, Sirius radio, things like that. And you know what? We have all of that. All of that. So yes, we have an APU. Yes, we have a refrigerator. Yes, we have a microwave. Yes, we have a TV. Plus we have TV programming through Epic View, which is company paid. And that's available in all of our company trucks as well. And then we have the Sirius radio as well. Now, all of the equipment is there for the Sirius radio. You'll need to have the subscription. But if you refer 2 or more drivers as a Decker professional driver yourself, you actually get 12 months of paid subscription for your Sirius radio as well. So lots of benefits, lots of amenities right there in your truck for you. So Nasdaq says, will we ever be able to send macros with the app? With the TransFlow app? We should be able to. There's a lot of updates that we're working on with TransFlow to continue to improve those. So we did have some kinks in it to begin with. So if you have the old TransFlow app, delete it completely off of your phone and install the new TransFlow app. If you don't delete the original TransFlow app, the TransFlow Mobile Plus, and before you upload or download, download the new Decker TransFlow Plus mobile app, then it'll have a lot of issues, or could have a lot of issues, like not being able to access some of your scorecards or anything like that. So make sure that you remove, uninstall the original first before you do it. But yes, macros, we do expect to be able to do that soon with the TransFlow app. So great. ELDs, like I said, those are in all of the trucks. Oh, like sending in the arrival and departure. I do expect to be able to do that. As of right now, we're using the Omnitrax ELD, but the TransFlow app, we expect, or we're moving towards utilizing more and more features on that. And as everybody gets used to it, we'll be able to basically lay out more and more of those features. But we've got to get more people on board. Right now, we don't have a huge percentage of our company drivers that are already using the TransFlow app. And it's extremely handy to use. All the information is accessible to you through the TransFlow, so we do encourage you to use it so that eventually we can do the arrival and the departures, all of that. Hey Bob, good afternoon, bud. Great question though, because that is what we plan on doing, utilizing that more and more. Navigation, I mentioned that is on our trucks, all of our trucks. Pre-pass, easy pass, K-pass, we've got all of those prepaid for you. Those are on all of our trucks. The microwaves that are on the trucks, those are equipped so they've got the right wattage, comfortable wattage. I think it's 1800 for the APU for the wattage, speaking of, and 18 to 2000. Lane departure device, we're using the newer Fusion, yes. Yep, we've been using the Fusion lane departure device since 2017, so that's the newer one. It's less annoying. It doesn't have as many interruptions as the older version did. The older version just wasn't as accurate, so it was driving some people batty. So that should answer some questions. Yes, good chat with you too, Bob. As always, enjoy. Putting up with it. Anna says, microwaves, microwaves. The wattage is usually 900 for cooking watts, and that's not the wattage consumption, which is 1300. Our power inverters are 1800. Okay, there you go. NASDAQ says, expect time to update all the trucks with the TVs and the microwaves. Oh, well, the trucks, most of the trucks are all equipped with the TVs, the microwaves, and the Epic View satellite TV. There are a couple of trucks that are not updated, but to the best of my understanding, those trucks are the ones that we'll be trading out and bringing new ones on. So there's no reason to, like, right away. So there's no reason to upgrade them into the new with the new TVs and the microwaves, just to take them right back out. So if you don't have the Epic View TV already in the truck, then I expect your truck to be on the chopping block to get out of there and get upgraded. Yes, the TV mounts that are already in the trucks are 32-inch. Actually, the new trucks, the TVs that are already in the trucks for the Epic View are 32-inch. Bob says, I'm having an 18-ounce. I saw the 18-ounce right away ribeye for supper tonight. I thought it was a prime rib. You told me you were going to have a prime rib tonight. Fine, no Family Feud. Oh, I watched that too. So you don't, not yet. You don't have it yet, huh? No, I know what you meant. I love that show. I love that they have a new one. Isn't it cool that they've got some of these old shows that once were coming out with new ones? I love those. Oh, and a good point. Yes, the trucks have air ride seats, of course, for our drivers, but as well as for our passengers now. So that's a new addition in the trucks, the 2019 and newer trucks that we've got. Oh, that's for this weekend. All right, just checking, Bob. Just checking. Lots of amenities right there in the truck, but we have extras on the outside of the truck too. So other extras, I did mention that we are putting all of these, which these are nice to have, you guys, whether it's cleaning or not, but we've got those that are going to be installed. We're installing these in the trucks, just FYI. Okay, anyways, we are providing those in the trucks. In the side compartment of the truck under the sleeper, there is a tub of extra stuff, like extra fluids, and some of these cleaning supplies. That's where your fire hydrant is, your fire extinguisher. So some of those extras are going to be in the side pocket of the sleeper. But those are some of the extra things, making sure that when you're out on the road, if you're running low, you can fill it up yourself. You don't have to schedule a shop visit for that. However, when you're in the shop, make sure that all those fluids are replaced so that when you go back out on the road, you're not without when you're out there. But also on the side, if you've seen any of our newer flatbed trucks, we've got brand new headache racks, gorgeous headache racks. I don't know if you've seen them, but they're absolutely beautiful. We've got, we do ask that you keep everything off the top of the headache rack, because that can damage not only the headache rack, the truck is what we'd see more of the damage on. So we want to keep everything off the top of the headache rack, and free and clear, so there isn't damage to the truck itself, the sleeper of the truck, and the back sleeper, and then as well as the Epic View. Because if you're stacking things on top of that headache rack, the Epic View satellite is right there, and that can do some damage. So keep it clear. There's plenty of room for everything that you need. If you open up that headache rack, plenty of room to store everything in there, your bungees and your chains and whatnot. Speaking of, it's a catwalk. The catwalk is a chrome catwalk, chrome-plated, beautiful catwalk that we've extended on our flatbed trucks. So before, I'm not sure the actual size of it, but it has been extended, and I can't remember by how much. But then we've also got the side box that's there for additional storage as well, so you can fold that up, you can open that up, and that's also chrome plated. In the front of the trucks, you'll see the bug shield. Those are larger bug shields than we had before, and by installing all of those, basically it helps to keep your windshield clear, trying to prevent additional damage to the windshield, chips, things like that. Also bugs off of it, because you go through some of the Midwest area, or you know, in the Dakotas or Nebraska, anything like that, and you're just getting swarmed by bugs, butterflies and bees and grasshoppers, everything on your windshield. And it does show that it provides about a 50% reduction to the breakage of your windshield, as well as keeping that clean. So yes, we've got the bug shield that's on there. We've got the chrome bumper. So the chrome bumper just makes it that much stronger. So if somebody bumps you while you're sitting waiting for something, waiting for it to be unloaded or loaded, or if you're at a truck stop and somebody nicks you, it could be less damage, because that chrome bumper is going to withhold a lot, or is going to be a lot stronger than the original bumpers. In addition to that, we've got the chrome license plate holder. Same thing, they're a lot sturdier, hold up to a lot more. So what am I missing here? Fire extinguishers move below the bunk. Yep, so in that side compartment below the bunk. That way you can utilize it right there, and less clutter. Speaking of clutter, we talked about the Take Pride in Your Ride campaign, and we want to make sure that everything is clean in and around the driver's seat, especially, because that's where it can be a danger to you. So making sure that it's clean from debris. If you had coffee and you've got coffee cups underneath there, or if you're drinking a pop and you've got a pop can or something, that can be dangerous. So make sure that you're cleaning out the floor areas, both the passenger side as well as the driver's side, but most definitely make sure that driver's side is all cleaned out for safety. Okay. Anna did mention, yes, the oil and the gray tub are all equipped in all of the trucks. 4 gallons of fluid, 2 oil, 1 coolant. Look at you all over knowing the specifics on that. Glass cleaner, paper towels. You can get more of that from the shop if you're running out. So Decker flaps. Ah, that's right. We got the Decker flaps on the trucks as well. I forgot about that. So lots of amenities in the truck, lots of extras. You know, so if you're not already with Decker and you're looking for a company who provides a lot of those truck accessories or those must-haves for you while you're out on the road, must-haves for truck drivers out on the road, we have those. We have those with all of our trucks. So feel free to ask any questions. You know, let us know what it is that you're looking for and whatnot. Now, what is your favorite amenity on our Decker trucks? What's your favorite amenity on our Decker trucks? Now, I specify because yesterday I asked what's your favorite amenity, your favorite amenity in the trucks, and Josh actually came back with a vacuum, which is not one of our amenities. However, it is quite handy, and he showed me this little vacuum. It must have not been any bigger than this. I keep using this as an example. It might have been twice as big, but it wasn't that big, and it just hooks up right there, travels with them. Our trucks are pretty roomy. They've got the wider bunks. They've got good cupboard space, whether you're the cupboard itself. We had the Velcro cupboards in some of them, but we did upgrade to the gas pedal and the money. Yeah, those are your favorite amenities of the truck, NASDAQ, the gas pedal and the money, making money. Yeah, so we've got lots of storage in the cupboards. We have actually put the hard cover on the cupboards, so those are going to hold in your everything a lot better for you, a lot more secure than those Velcro covers, which were still nice, but these are a lot sturdier in the sleeper for you. Your favorite, those are your favorite. Anna says, true, no more snap vinyl closet covers. They will be replaced with sturdy doors. Yep. Microwave. So let's see if I can find that video. That way you guys can actually see what the equipment looks like. I don't know if you can hear. Oops. Helps if I go to the right place. There we go. I'm just going to find that video for you guys so you can actually see some of the equipment that we have. Get that in front of you. Got to push enter for that to work. Let's see. So tell me what your favorite one is, and then you know what? If you've got pictures of your truck, we want to see them. Send them to us on Facebook, facebook.com/DTL Inc. And with telling us what is your favorite truck. Hang on one sec. I'm trying to figure out where this equipment video is. Here, let's do this. That way you can see what I see. You're not in the dark. Maybe you are. I'm looking for the video, the equipment video for you. All right, where are we at? This is our YouTube channel, by the way, if you're not familiar with this. When did we do that? Driver appreciation. You guys watch our driver appreciation videos? Those were fun. We had to do a little bit of improvising. So here are our TransFlow mobile apps. You can access how to download it, how to install it, excuse me, and then you've also got how to use it. Here's our equipment. Maybe? Nope. Wrong one. Urch. Back to where we were at. Equipment. We had all these upgrades and we were showing them off, and now I gotta find where I put them. Navigation. Well, NASDAQ said, seriously though, the adaptive cruise is my favorite. Is it? Why is the adaptive cruise your favorite? Tell me why. I'm scrolling. I'm going to make everybody sick. Sorry about that. Yeah, why is it the adaptive cruise that's your favorite? All right. Here, look at that. It's Matt. Can you guys hear that? Let's make sure you can. I'm hoping you can hear this. I agree. You don't have to stress about the car in front of you. That is nice. Here's another quick one. So anyways, you can access this video if you like on our YouTube channel. Here's another one. These are just going to help you out. Give you an idea of what we have. Oh yeah, so stain resistant seats. Another thing. All right, cool. So anyways, just wanted to show you that. Those are that's some of the equipment that we have. I should probably turn that off so it doesn't drive you crazy. There we go. But we do have a lot of other amenities as well. So in the trucks, I kind of showed you a few of those, but you can access those on our YouTube channel. As you can see, we've got we've got training videos, we've got as well as, you know, how-to videos and tutorials, things like that. A little bit about our equipment that we have. Some of them were about some of the benefits we have. We saw the MeMD, we saw the UNUM, which is Life Balance. It's the EAP program, Employment Assistance Programming. So not only do we have amenities in the truck, but we provide a lot of incentives, a lot of benefits for you as well. Cancer benefits, dental, vision, life insurance, medical, of course, short-term, long-term disability, flex spending, 401k with a 30% match. Lots of benefits there for you. If you have questions on that and what we can provide and how much it is, depending on where, you know, wherever you live or whatever, then you can get a hold of us at 888-668-0698. So I don't know if you guys heard me though. I asked NASDAQ, I said, what's your, why is the adaptive cruise your favorite? Tell me. So he says you don't have to stress about the car in front of you sneaking closer to you. Very true. Now, if you're familiar at all with the Smart Drive system, now the Smart Drive system does measure your following distance. The adaptive cruise measures your following distance. And if you are coming up on a car too fast, it's going to start beeping at you once you get under 3 seconds, a minimum, or less than 3 seconds for the following distance. I actually think it's like 3.1. But if you're at 1 second following distance, it's going to stop you. And I cannot tell you how many accidents that has prevented within, well, just altogether for all companies for that matter, but it does prevent accidents. You guys, the following distance, I think a lot of people don't realize. Taking your eyes off the road for just a moment, whether you're grabbing your pop or your coffee, or if you're rolling down the window, or if you're looking for an exit, whatever it might be, you remove your eyes from the road and it can make that big of a difference. So that following distance, that adaptive cruise can make a world of a difference. So I know that a lot of people don't like it. They don't like some of the safety features because they feel that they can make that they're going to be a safe driver in and of themselves. But if you've worked with our Smart Drive system for the time that we have had it, we've had it for about 1.5 years, actually I think about 2 years now. And it's changed, it has actually improved our driving standards as a company altogether. So our driving habits, our following distance being probably the biggest one, because people just assume that you're giving yourself enough following distance and they aren't. And if somebody's passing you and then cuts in front of you, and you're continuing to accelerate when they cut in front of you, it's going to notice that. Now, if you're going to pull off, it's going to notice that too. So I think sometimes we have to have that wake-up call, realizing that, you know what, if someone cuts in front of me, I need to give them more space. You know, we're driving defensively. So even though they may have been in the wrong in the way that they passed you and cut you off, we still, as professional drivers, you're still responsible for preventing that or creating that safe environment out there on the roads. And we thank you very much for taking the time and being responsible in order to do that. Because without our professional drivers, those roads would be a heck of a lot more unsafe. So, Amy, sorry you're late, but you're here. That's all that matters. Good to see Amy. Hey, Amy, you got a little sunshine? Because I'm looking out my window. I've got a lot of wind, but I sure have a lot of sunshine. We're in Montana, and we had a ton of snow yesterday on the ground, and it's gone now, so I'm cool with that. So, yes, Anna, good point. Patrice, he works with the Smart Drive here, and you probably got a call from him, whether it was a good or bad call, but he likes to kind of check in with everybody. His quote that we use often is, "A superior driver never allows a situation to deteriorate to the point that the superior driving skills become a necessity." Patrice has been a company driver and owner-operator for many years before he got into the safety department working with the Smart Drive system, so he knows that all too well, and he continues to drive for us. Amy, Steven says hi. Does that mean he's home? Hi, Steven. Awesome. All right, so let's talk about a couple of the positions that we have available. Like I said, keep feeding in. Hey, Amy, ask Stephen what is his favorite amenity that's provided by Decker. I want to know. That's what I want to know from everybody. What your favorite amenity is. You know, we are listening to you. That's why we've provided a lot of these amenities. Company paid. He is home. Awesome. All right, so while I'm waiting for some of those answers, I do want to kind of go over some of the different policies, or excuse me, not different policies, but different positions that we have available right now. In the Midwest, we've got a lot of opportunity, especially around the Chicago area, Kansas City. We've got guaranteed pay in flatbed and refrigerated divisions. And in our flatbed, we have short haul division and we have the home weekly division that is guaranteed pay. So for the flatbed, guaranteed pay short haul division if you live in Fort Dodge area, if you live in the Sioux City area, those are all Omaha. That's a short haul pay of $1,000. You're getting home multiple times a week as well as on the weekends. So questions on that? Anna just threw up that number here for you, 888-668-0698. Amy says Stephen loves the APU so that he can have some heat, a TV, and a microwave. Yeah, you get all the goodies. The APU like includes it all. Awesome. So absolutely, we've got more amenities, more positions available to you as well. The van position that runs from, well, not running only from Lincoln, Nebraska to Gary, Indiana, but that's a very strong hiring area for that division. So if you're along I-80 from Lincoln to Gary, Indiana, we can get you home weekly there. And you're running mostly the Midwest and then some of the Southeast. Odds are you're going to stay more in the Midwest since you're home on a weekly basis than somebody in, say, Atlanta, Georgia, or Anderson, South Carolina. Those are basically home every 2 to 3 weeks, or 14 to 17 days, I guess, if you're living in the South Carolina or the Atlanta, Georgia area for that van division. That one pays per mile, so anywhere from 40 to 50 cents a mile, depending on your experience. And if you have more questions on that, let me know, but I do have 7 available positions for that Midwest van. I mentioned at the beginning of this video when I talked to Patrick, I asked him if he had any more questions about the guaranteed pay. It's a hopper position. What it is not necessarily guaranteed pay, but it's paid per shift. So it pays $275 for Saturday and Sunday shifts, and it pays $250 for the Monday through Friday shifts. It works 2 days on, 2 days off, and then 3 days on, 3 days off, and then it continues to rotate back and forth from the 2 on, 2 off to 3 on, 3 off, which means that every other weekend you're either working or you're off. So every other weekend, if you're off for a 3-day weekend, then obviously you're getting the $250 for the week. For each day. If you were working that Saturday and Sunday, then you're going to get $275 for those 2 days, the Saturday and Sunday shifts, which all of them start at 11 p.m. So the only position available right now for this hopper position, you do need to live in Fort Dodge, Iowa for it. You're running from Fort Dodge, Iowa to Blair, Nebraska, and it pays $250 it starts at 11 p.m., and it pays $250 for the Monday through Friday shifts, 2 days 2 days on, 2 days off, 3 days on, 3 days off, and then $275 for the Saturday, Sunday shifts when you're working that weekend. So the Fort Dodge short haul, like I said, that is the $1,000 a week. What else? We've got the guaranteed pay for the refrigerated division. If you live in Kansas City area, that is a superb area for us for that guaranteed pay in the refrigerated division. It's $12.50 a week, and you do get paid the mileage pay if your miles exceed what it would take to get that $12.50 a week. So if you can go over and beyond that $12.50 as well. So Zach has reassured me that he is more than willing to keep everybody busy to get that additional mileage pay. So Zach is the fleet manager for that position. Zach is a great fleet manager, you guys. So I say that because our driver of the year this year, Charles Gann, Zach is his fleet manager as well. So if you want to know about miles, and according to Charles, He loves miles, and Zach is willing to run him. So if you like miles and you're very good at managing your time, then we've got several driver managers that can help you out and keep you busy. So between Zach and, well, we had a couple. Jerry Chapman had a driver of the year on there. Alan Henderson had a couple driver of the years as well. But the grand champion was under Zach's wing. If you guys missed that, you can actually access that on our Facebook channel, facebook.com/DTLinc, and you can watch the replay of our Driver of the Year program and Grand Champion winner, as well as some of our Million Mile winners. Not everybody was able to get to Fort Dodge for the awards, though, when it comes to the Million Mile winners, because I know Gary wasn't there either. So, but we still want to recognize them. So watch it on our Facebook Live. You can watch the replay from last Friday. Guaranteed pay in the flatbed division, $13.50 a week if you live from Mason City to Iowa to Fort Dodge, Iowa, anywhere along this route really, up to Chicago, Illinois, up to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, back down to Mason City, anywhere around that route, along that route, we can get you home on a weekly basis and with the guaranteed pay of $13.50. So same goes as the refrigerated though. If your miles exceed the $13.50 pay, then you'll get the better of the two. Yes, we do have one local position. We require a minimum of we require flatbed experience for that Bessemer position. We require a minimum of 9 months of experience for all of our divisions right now. And with the Bessemer flatbed local position, there we go, it's $17 an hour for that one. So $17 an hour, requiring the experience. You're home daily. It's Monday through Friday. You might have a Saturday in there every once in a while, but for the most part, it's a Monday through Friday position. And $17 an hour, 8 hours a week. So it usually starts right around 7. I said 8 hours a week, 8 hours a day. Could get up, some days might be 10 hours a day, but it starts usually around 7 a.m. And yes, it is full benefits. Good point, Anna. Full benefits for that. Like I said before, dental, vision, medical, Blue Cross Blue Shield is an 80-20 plan for insurance, 401k with a 30% match, lots of other benefits. All divisions require 9 months of recent verifiable over-the-road tractor-trailer experience. Absolutely. Refrigerated, we went over some of the refrigerated division positions. Our over-the-road flatbed based out of Bessemer, Alabama, we've got some positions available there. We've got home weekly options in areas of Georgia and Alabama. We have home weekly options in our Midwest flatbed as well. We mentioned some of those guaranteed pays. If you live in Chicago area, we've got several different options for you as well. Areas of Iowa for home weekly, we've got some over the road, which is going to get you home every 2 to 3 weeks. Every other weekend, really, if you're in the Southeast and you're looking, say, Dallas or Houston, Texas, in the Carolinas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee. If you're looking at any of those areas, we do have home every other weekend as well available to you guys. So, does anybody have any questions so far on what currently we have available for positions and any of the questions on any of the benefits that we have? We do have a $2,500 bonus going on right now for our new drivers. You do need to complete a full year here at Decker. It pays in one lump sum, the whole $2,500. And you do need to run a minimum of 100,000 miles for the flatbed divisions and 110,000 miles for the refrigerated divisions. We are more than happy to get you well over and beyond those mileage requirements. Okay. Yes, thank you, Anna. You can call 888-668-0698, or you can apply online at drivedecker.com for more information on that. So if you're wondering what the process is for putting in an application, you can go online, drivedecker.com, and in the upper right-hand corner it says Apply Now. You can fill out the application. Click on the link, fill out the application. It is an Intelli app, so if you've done an Intelli app before, it'll kind of autofill for you. And then our recruiter will review it, make sure that you have that minimum requirement of 9 months of experience. We cannot work with any major moving violations or DOT recordable accidents within the last 3 years. So if you have one, just know that we're going to have to wait till one of those falls outside of the 3-year period in order to move forward with it. However, if you have, say, 2 speeding tickets and they're minor speeding tickets, 5 over, 10 over, then yes, we can work with those as long as they don't exceed 2 in the last 12 months or 3 in the last 3 years. Any questions on experience or any of our other hiring requirements? Location is key. Location and the number of jobs. So we're not looking for somebody who's looking to come on temporarily. We are definitely looking for somebody who wants to make a home here. And we do our very, very best to provide a home for you to be part of, a family for you to be part of here at Decker. And we do want to continue to open the doors to those who are looking for the same in return. So if you have questions about it, if you want to kind of know a little bit more about how the company runs, it's great to talk to some of the drivers as well, but you can also talk to one of the recruiters. So the recruiters are at 888-668-0698, as well as getting a hold of some of our drivers. I should show you a couple of the conversations that we've had with our drivers. So NASDAQ is asking me, owner-operators. Yeah, we do take on owner-operators. In certain areas, we have some owner-operator opportunities available, but if you're looking at for flatbed, so it depends. Are you looking for flatbed? Are you looking for refrigerated? What do you have in mind? We do have a flatbed division out of Bessemer, Alabama. I was going to say flatbed, and that one pays 72% of the load for the flatbed owner operators, plus the fuel surcharge on top of that. So same with the Midwest flatbed. Let us know if you're interested in flatbed, you guys, because then I can find out, make sure that you're within the hiring, because there are a number of states that we can't work with, but for the most part, obviously, the majority of the states we can, but there are a few that we do have availability in, or don't have availability in. I wanted to, let's see if I can get this to you. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you can see this or hear this yet. Let me get it over to you. This is our Grand Champion winner for 2019, Charles Gann. No volume, huh? All right. I didn't realize that. Thanks for letting me know, Anna. Yeah, that was a video from, obviously, from Charles Gann, that you have no volume, so it doesn't matter. But he just had some wonderful things to say. Would have liked for you guys to hear that. If you get a chance, you can go on our YouTube channel and hear that as well. Make sure that's available to everybody. Let me actually share that with you right now. Here you go. There, now you can watch it in your meantime. In the meantime. Free time? There you go. All right, cool. Thanks, Anna, for letting me know. So that is Charles Gann's, his interview, basically, with Tammy. Popped on. It was still cool. All right, anybody have any other questions for availability on positions? Otherwise, I will let you be for the rest of the day, but make sure that if you have any questions and you want to talk to a recruiter directly, you can reach us at 888-668-0698 or apply online at drivedecker.com. All right? Okay, very good. Let me know in the chat. Don't forget to put it in the chat what your favorite amenity is here at Decker, what your favorite accessory that Decker provides to make life a whole lot easier for you. You guys, please join us next week on our Facebook Live, which is Monday at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Central, and then, of course, here on Tuesday at noon Central, we'll offer another Q&A to answer your questions and give you some updates on what's going on in the world of Decker. Take care, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Please be safe, and don't forget to wash your hands.